Hey fellas, I just wanted to start this cohort critique by going over the deliverables from the last module. So here's my paper model that I finished for 2.2. I really focused this design on what the trees needed and what would be best for the trees to experience this space since they're the ones that are permanently inhabiting the space, considering they can't move. So I tried to focus on the best environment and how they would interact with this area. I did have a little bit of a hard time expressing those in plan form in the deliverables. I got quite a bit different take from this currently. There's the section. Um, so for oops, sorry, for this part of the module, I really wanted to focus on um, expressing this part of the wall as what I you'll as the kind of the foundational unit um, for the rest of the project. So here we go. So this is where I started. I got this kind of layout from the last one on 2.2, and this ended up being a good start for me, kind of comfortable. I liked where the trees were placed. Um, I ended up deciding to take every tree and give it its own space for the floor and allow people to interact with that as they feel fit. So this would be, I haven't expressed it yet. It's in the plans, but it would be, this would be grass or whatever the native soil or whatever's around there that's non the natural state. So these concrete areas would be spaces for people to sit or gather, hang out, and experience the trees. So this was the first kind of iteration that I got for the layout, and I really started tweaking it. I liked where I placed it for the fact that it allows people to interact with it how they feel. They are able to move past it and continue on their path. They can enter in through here. If they felt they needed to circle back, they can come through back. So I liked that. Then I ended up kind of taking that and moving. Oh goodness, I moved this way with it. Um, and, so this is where I'm at more currently with how I moved my layout. I liked um, so this would be that section of the wall that I was trying to show you right here. So this would just be scaled up in several different versions. I've got, you know, uh, this would be it here in its smallest scale, and I use this over here in a really tight pattern to try and block any of this road noise, really make it a nice, quite quiet, concealed area over here. And then, we're going up the scale here. This is a third bigger, and then we move up here and get another third bigger to that. It gives you a little more open space, allows some of the water sounds, let some of this nature that's not quite the interstate that's kind of over here, the other roads or area, and then this largest area that would be the most open, have the best viewing, most sound, most light is focused over here toward the park and the natural area. Um, I tried to focus on kind of following the topographical lines on the flow of the building. This is would be one of the easier paths to follow rather than, going uphill. Um, yeah, this is the design, the layout I'm more comfortable with. I think this one will end up getting tweaked. Have a few more tweaks done to it, but just wanted to show, this just as kind of an expression of what this will somewhat look like in an extruded form. this is kind of what I'm expecting, you know, people can sit over here and experience the tree. There's plenty of room to sit around. There's open space for gathering and movement and flow. And then, you know, area for kids to move around or people to sit and rest. And all the trees growing out of these spots will provide shade and just a nice resting area. I I think so.